Give it up for hot people. Yeah. Woo! Pretend I have a megaphone. I love hot people. Yeah. Kagurabachi chapter 91 was peak, as always, but instead of being peak cinema, like it usually is, it was peak comedy, which isn't usually the peak we go for. However, I am not complaining in the slightest. A big day for somebody like me who loves hot people. We won this week, simps. We won. Woo! I want to serenade all three of them. Hokuto, Uruha, and Natsuki. I love him. I want to be like a male bird. You know how male birds dance to impress like the females? That is me with them. Uruha. Natsuki, you looking? I don't know why they're not here yet. I just did all that. Where are they at? I should hear some knocking on my door by now. 3 bad bitches at the same damn time. I'm trying to give Natsuki energy today. Yeah, I was hoping this is like, I feel like it's giving Natsuki, possibly. So speaking of Natsuki, I did this last chapter with Hakuri where I put all of the panels where he looked super cute so I didn't have to pause chronologically every single time Hakuri looked adorable. So I'm going to do that with Natsuki real quick and all of the panels that he looks super duper steaming hot. So yeah, like, okay, let me give you a scene. Face, beautiful, mwah. Arms, biceps, insane. I just died in your arms tonight. Crazy, oh my god. Everything else, beautiful, mwah. Piercings, oh my god. Yeah, my hot piece of ass, there he is. Arms right here, okay? Yeah, yeah. So now we're gonna get into the chapter content for real. Kiri kicking the hilt of Hokuto's sword back into its sheath was so awesome. I loved that. Because, like, how did Hokuto even think of that? Like, that was so cool. And, of course, this was a distraction for Hakuri to use an ISO. And I'm just confused how Hokuto is so aware of Hakuri's skills. Like, he literally name-dropped ISO. Like, why is no one talking about this? Crack theory time for you guys, which is like, what? In this economy? I know. I never literally have original theories for you guys, like, ever. No, I didn't see anyone say this on Twitter. Nothing. This is the work of my brain. And I say that as if this is a good theory. It's not. Anyways, strictly off vibes, okay? So, how does Hokuto know Hakuri's skills so well? This is what I came up with, okay? Illumi and Hisoka from Hunter x Hunter, okay? Now, apply that logic to Soya and Hokuto. Like, in this scenario, Illumi and Soya are, like, the similar ones, and then Hisoka and Hokuto, that's the, like, parallel I'm going for. I don't want to do Hokuto this dirty, because Soya is a nasty little rat. I just feel like they're both so crazy that, like, they'd low-key, like, get along. Hi, Editor Callie here. I'm like, I don't want to do Hokuto that dirty, saying he'd be friends with Soya. As if I'm not comparing him to Hisoka, who's a literal predator. Anyways, similar to, like, the Zoldycks and the Phantom Troop, maybe it's a little intertwined, just like another suspicious criminal family, like the Sazanamis, and another villain group, the Hishaku. Like, I don't know, there's some similarities there, like, one's in a sus criminal family, and the other one is in a villain group. I don't know, I feel like I get that energy. I don't know. If I'm stupid, just tell me. Okay, Editor Callie here again. I'm having a moment, because I was looking up a picture of Illumi and Hisoka for, like, this video, and I got results that they're fucking engaged? Okay, like, me and my sister were joking that they were gay for each other, but I didn't realize that they were actually engaged. I looked into it because I was like, what the fuck? What do you mean? I know it's not, like, actually romantic and it's, like, for benefits and money, but, like, what the actual fuck? Like, what? So then, of course, I already threw out my Natsuki simping ahead of time, but I do have me and my sister's reaction to him first appearing in this chapter. Oh god, you can't say that yet! Oh my god, are you on page 7 or something? Yeah. I've been avoiding scrolling because I'm nervous. Okay.
Oh my god, hello.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Everyone act normal. Everyone act normal. Nothing's going on.
God.
Oh my god.
They don't need to fight. They just need to kiss each other.
Fuck right now.
Come on.
I like that Kiri is also so buddy-buddy with Natsuki, similar to how Uruha was being like he was in the past, we find out later this chapter. Kiri, despite being literally a decade younger than Natsuki, at least a decade younger, is like, thanks, bro. And he's like, annoyed by it, obviously. And I just think it's really funny that Kiri also does the same thing. I think is hilarious, especially that's before we learn that he was annoyed with Uruha because of that. One of the things he dislikes about Uruha is how he always had good manners with his older peers, but he always referred to Natsuki very informally because they were only a year apart. So I just think it's really funny that someone literally a whole decade younger is like, thanks, bro. Kiri's also just like super goofy though. I'm still not over last chapter. It's big and cute. Okay, girl. So the setup to the hilarious ending begins here chronologically. Natsuki being annoyed that, of course, Hokuto doesn't want to fight him, but he wants to fight Uruha. Of all people that Hokuto could want to fight, of course it's Uruha instead of Natsuki. Like, once again, Uruha is being picked over Natsuki, and it pisses him off so bad. It's so funny. Natsuki is the type of guy that would get picked last and cakeball and like flip his shit. And the fighting here is so well drawn. I love all the detail. And I'm sorry. Did Natsuki just use lightning sorcery? Hello? Fucking sick, first off. But also, it's been storming a lot in Florida lately. And every single time I see lightning strike, I turn to my sister and I say, Misaka, I feel your presence. Misaka, the older brother of Natsuki. But now I can say, Natsuki, I feel your presence, which is like, yay, how fun for me. I get to reference the one I like more, even though I like them both. On everybody's soul, we're cracking both, okay? Natsuki's whole one-sided beef internal monologue is so fucking funny because he's all like, this goody two-shoes teacher's pet, and he knows what he's doing. Meanwhile, all of the annoyances shown with Uruha is literally just Uruha being a sweetheart and just trying to be friends with him and being so adorable and cute. And Natsuki's like, I hate this guy, I hate him. He is so personally offended. Like, Uruha's out to get him by literally just wanting to be friends because they're like the same age. And I knew exactly where this whole chapter was headed. The ending specifically, when the whole monologue ended with, where's Uruha, you ask? What a shame. He already bit the dust. Good riddance. He was nothing but a thorn in my side. Before we get there, though, to that hilarious ending, I want to point out that I forgot that Natsuki did not know that Uruha was alive. And that reframes all of this shit-talking to be even more hysterical because he was doing all this shit-talking in his head about a literal dead guy. He was beefing with a fucking corpse, bro. This is #1 hater behavior. Like, Lex Luthor has some competition. Natsuki's about to pull up 1A, 1A, 1A. So yeah, all of this one-sided beef, hilarious monologue leading to Uruha crashing through the fucking ceiling. Give Hokuzono all of the honey in the world. For some reason, I find it so humorous crashing through the ceiling. I love shit like that. I can't even explain it, but the whole setup of this one-sided beef leading to Uruha not just entering the room, not anything, crashing through the fucking ceiling right in front of him. It feels so catered to me for some reason. Like, I can't even give, or think of another example of something like this happening, but it feels so like my sense of humor. I don't know. I think it's hilarious. I'm the type of person that loves those cold cuts that are like so dumb where it's like, oh, we're not gonna do that. And then it cuts to them doing exactly what they said they weren't gonna do. I'm the type of person that finds that shit hilarious, especially if it's done well. This just, it's not even the same exact thing, but it just kind of feels like it's in that type of vein of like humor. I love it. I think it's so funny. And then the entire last page wraps all of this up so nicely because it's also so fucking funny. Take a shot every single time I say funny, you'd be dead on the floor. But it's true, this chapter was fucking hilarious. No, this last page was amazing though, because you have the three of them at the top with definitely varying emotions, and then Uruha excitingly addressing Natsuki, informally, might I add. And then Natsuki's, like, scrunched, very annoyed eyes. And then cherry on top is Natsuki's coworker yelling about destroying the building again. And Hakuri's reaction right next to it. I love it. I love it so much. This is for me. I can't explain why, but this was for me. And once again, I do have another reaction of mine and my sister's to present to you of this whole reading of the last 2 pages.
Oh no, he's so
good.
Good riddance.
Where's Uruha, you ask? What a shame he already bit the dust. Good riddance. He was nothing but a thorn in my side. All right, here we go.
Oh,
I'm guessing we're getting Uruha.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. The building's still getting destroyed.
This is so funny. This is so funny. I don't want to scroll next. This is so funny. I knew it was coming because he was like, good riddance. I hate that guy. And just... Have you gone to the last page yet?
No, because I'm looking
It's really funny too.
Aww.
And he looks so pissed off about it. And then the bottom. Oh my god.
Dare I say it? Dare I say it?
10 out of 10.
Another 10
Oh my
out of
god,
10.
he looks so fucking annoying.
I know.
Guys, I read through this chapter so slow because I did not want it to end. Like, all of my other audio recordings are like 10 minutes long. This one was 15. It took me 15 minutes to read this chapter because I did not want it to end. I'm telling you, you have Uruha, who is my favorite adult in the series. Hokuto, who is already rising on the list of Kagurabachi opponents. He is hilarious. I love his whole deal. He's no Hirohiko, but I do like him a lot. And then, Natsuki, love of my life, drop dead gorgeous. So you have the 3 of them, and I've, ever since the chapter where Natsuki and Hokuto got introduced, I was like, oh geez, I need to see the 3 of them in a room. And we finally got that. And I am just so excited for this to actually, like, play out, because the whole build up to it was so good. And so I'm so excited to see where this leads. And I say this a lot, but this chapter in an anime would be so good. But usually I say that like, man, that's gonna be so cool animated fight wise. This is like, I'm excited to see this animated because it's going to be fucking hilarious. The whole situation with Uruha, Hokuto, and Natsuki is just so goofy, this whole predicament that they're in. Like, Uruha, in between these 2 people, one of them wants to go at him in a fight, and the other one, they're on the same side, but he just fucking hates him. And just Uruha's in the middle of this, like, oblivious to all of it, I think is so hilarious. It's like low-key tea as well. Natsuki's little one-sided beef and, like, all that, like, drama. As a girl, I love the tea. This is water. I so await to see the dynamic of Uruha and Natsuki. That character development in, like, 100 chapters from now, when they're, like, actually friends and, like, fighting side by side, mountains will be moved. I feel like they're gonna get, like, some good moments together. I like what we're building up. I feel like Hokuzono really likes Uruha. Can I start accusing Hokuzono of having favorites? Because I feel like Uruha may be one of them. Because he set up like such cool shit for him. I love it. Next chapter, I think we'll pick up exactly where we left off. And if we don't, may Natsuki strike me down. Thank you for the support on the last video that I made. And really in general lately, like, it's been fucking crazy. I'm so glad that I get to be the Kagurabachi girl of YouTube. It's so fun. This has gone, like, so much farther than I would have, like, expected it to, and I'm so glad to keep it steamrolling. Like, we're gonna keep going. This train is chugging. I'm tooting the horn. You guys are my passengers, all right? Let's keep it rolling. We hit 700 subscribers. Woo! Let's get to 1,000. Let's do it. I can feel it. Okay, let's be real. My videos are already silly. But it's good to know that you guys enjoy last video where it's very unconventional. Let's say that. Especially that you guys enjoyed it a second round, because first was the beach, then we've got Disney World. You guys have enabled me now, because now I know that second time around, it still worked. So now I have something tried and true. I'm not gonna milk it though, I swear. I'm not gonna milk it. I can't do something like that every week, because then the effect just wears off. But I'm gonna keep you on your toes. Subscribe. Please subscribe. I make Kagurabachi chapter videos every week. Give me a big old like. Just like, I like Kagurabachi. You like Kagurabachi. And comment. Comments are my favorite. I always say it. And you guys usually follow through. So comment. Podcast. I'm on a podcast. The Kaminabi headquarters. We have an upcoming episode coming out that was so fun to film. And I think it'll turn out great. It was very goofy. It was probably like my favorite episode we've recorded, low-key. So if the final product turns out as good as it feels in my soul, then that'll be awesome. Check that out. That'll be super fun. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. Ooh. You know what? We're gonna go with the obvious choice today. We're gonna address 3 nations, and I think you know exactly who they are. Let's start off strong. Natsuki Nation, our favorite. Our boy. We win. We always win. We got him back. The drought is over. The 1 chapter drought. We're so back. Hokuto Nation, you also won. He's goofy as hell. Uruha Nation, we also won. Because he's alive, kicking, hot, in a one-sided beef that he doesn't even know about. I feel like there's definitely some overlap in these nations. Because they're all hot. Oh my god. Hokuzono, if you're hearing this, give us the craziest love triangle of all time. Do it, you coward. I'm just kidding. I would never say that about Hokuzono. Glorious Goat King. Honey, it's all yours. I'm sorry.